I just want to say that Harkness is out here on his own. He's kind of separated from the group, which you never do. He's got two spellcasters, Huarwar and the Tiefling are spellcasters, and then this other guy's a guard. He's kind of relying on his false life keeping him alive, and also his armor of Agathis. But honestly, 3 to 1.
Powerful. That's pretty powerful, man. Everyone that's tried to attack Harkness so far has got a face full of ice. So,
but with two spellcasters against him, I think tonight for Harkness things might be
getting dicey.
Look, I'm just glad I picked up on it fast enough to remember to quickly push the button. So
I'm going to talk real slow. Hope this works.
Lyndon Hood said, teamwork. I agree. That was good. I like that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Christian. Drop Shadow says, oof, you're just getting cocky now. But look, it was beautiful. Top notch. So I think, actually, let's get some sounds going. All right. We get some courtyard sounds since Harkness is out in the courtyard, but
can they be good. Peaceful sounds?
They're peaceful sounds. There's not some screaming. No screaming sounds at the moment. I think the last thing that occurred was Tobias shooting flames out onto a guy, killing him. One of the cultists that were out inside in the dining area. We're back at the top of the turn order with Yannick. Yannick, the door that was being hacked away at is basically splintered now, and outside in that dining area is just two of these cultists. That's kind of all that's left in there, and the doors out to the courtyard are wide open. Behind you, the last thing you saw sort of from the room you came out of was that one guy who put his sword on the ground. You saw him running towards the secret exit with his sword in his hand, the scimitar in his hand.
Yeah, and I knew that the secret exit was open because when I went in there to help Harkness.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just going to say, we've got to help them. And my hammer is going to stay back and is going to take a swing at the nearest guy. Magic weapon.
A 12 is a miss for these.
12 is a miss. That's all good.
Oh wait, sorry, that's the meets beats. We got a meets beats on that guy. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Sorry.
I will hit him for force damage and try to cave in his chest plate.
Yeah, okay. This is like Yannick's move is just like wind these guys. Every single attack is just like bringing these guys to half damage with a good 4 or 5 damage to their chests. So he's in that same sort of winded state thanks to that spiritual weapon.
Okay, and then I'm going to move over. I'll move up here. That's 20 feet.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get behind this guy. Just go, you cheeky shit.
He just like.
Do I get advantage for flanking?
Yeah, you got flanking, so please. He sneers at you as you come running in.
Surely he feels too bad about what he's done to sneer. 14?
He does not feel bad. Yeah, 14's a hit.
4 damage.
4 damage again with the. Do we have much damage on this guy yet? Oh, we actually he was pretty beat up from Dandy. This is like a killing blow here. So please detail what happens to this.
I think as he sort of turns around to sneer, he sees a really angry Yannick, who's just sort of like, "You absolute shit," and just wham into the back of his skull and just knocks him unconscious. And
he's not. He's not unconscious. He is absolutely dead. I caved in.
You okay, Dandy?
Yeah. I'm good. Thanks for that.
Where's Harkness?
He's gone outside, out around the front. Can I hear anything going on outside?
No. Outside is
Okay.
too far away.
I'm just gonna say, let's go.
Right.
And then that's my turn.
Okay, cool. Well, let's jump to outside, where Harkness is outside with an old friend, Huarwar, Yajath, and this tiefling, this young tiefling girl. They've noticed what Harkness is wearing. Has seen he's obviously pushing back on a lot of these spells that are being cast his way. What we're going to do is the tiefling just reaches out with a hand and just goes to place her hand on Harkness. It is.
Why are there so many dice?
So many dice just
So many
appeared.
dice.
That's too many dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's like
One
10
for each
dice
finger.
happening.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
So this is
On this
classified.
podcast.
This is classified as a melee attack, but it is a spell roll. Okay, so you do deal your normal whatever melee attack. It is rolled a 19 to hit.
Well, that will hit, yes.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be like, this is classified as a murder.
Yes.
This is classified as murder. So let's do. You do the instant. Was it 10 damage back? Isn't it?
Wait a minute. Let me just double check something. Oh, no. I've used all my lucky. Okay. Yeah, so immediately, as she places her hand upon me, or upon Harkness, the icy spikes kind of just gravitate and stab through her hand.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. It's like she was trying to place her hand somewhere there wasn't one of the spikes, but somehow the spikes adjusted themselves.
Yep.
But as her hand places down, you just feel sick to your stomach.
I feel sick.
Whatever is, it's almost like there's a glowish, like a greenish glow emanating from her hand deep down into the ice armor, and you take 24 necrotic damage.
Oh,
Boo.
Oof.
I say boo to you. So that's all of his temporary hit points, plus, you said 24, right? Plus an extra
24.
7. So the ice armor dissipates, you evil man, and Harkness takes a bit of hurty time.
And just like
Ow!
how does the ice, does it just fade away? Does it melt? Does it kind of like shatter into pieces? What happens?
I think with this, as that sickly glow goes up, parts where the glow hits it just kind of sloth off, and then the rest just kind of explode, not in a way that damages her, but just shatters instantly. Gives Harkness a shock, and he just kind of like recoils from that and like ah.
Yeah, and the tiefling just pulls her hand away from you, and the smile. She sort of looks down, raises an eyebrow, and a wide smile. And Huarwar is kind of taken aback by what has happened. He's kind of it's like he's showing some concern, and he goes to take a step back. It does open for opportunity attack if you want.
No, it's Wawa.
And he goes, Harkness, can you please just, please drop your weapon? This is getting out of hand. This is crazy, he says.
Go love your weird tiefling friend.
And he is casting command once more. So can you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
I get you a try. I rolled a 9 for 13.
That is enough. You shake it off, and he's just disappointment, like he doesn't know what to do here. And he's, you can see, he can see that there's like dead bodies in the dining hall. He's looking at his companions next to him, who just look ready to like kill. They look aggressively angry. He puts his hand over the amulet, and you can just see his hand tighten around that amulet. Yajath, next to this tiefling, raises his scimitar into the air and rolls a 12.
A 12 should be enough from memory. Yes.
Enough
Yes,
to
it
hit?
is.
That's a hit?
11 is the target, sorry.
Oh, right. Okay, that's 4 slashing damage as the scimitar comes down on your newly exposed sort of back.
Oh, that actually hurts.
Dandy, we're going to go back inside to see Dandy standing in this corridor with Yannick and this dead cultist at her feet.
Why are you rolling?
Did I roll? Wasn't meaning to roll. I'm not rolling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
No, you're
You're
good.
like, a dead cultist at her feet, roll dice. It's like,
we're
no!
good.
Okay, right. She is gonna book it round to the front. How far can I get? Wait, so that's 15. How far can I go?
You can
30.
dash, so you can go as far as 60 feet if you are dashing without action.
Can I dash, like, stealthily so that, sneaky so people can't see?
You can roll, you can use your... No, actually, because you'll be using your bonus action to dash, so... Oh, no, using your action to dash. You would still have your bonus action, so you could still hide at the end if you wanted to.
Or you could bonus action dash.
True, yeah.
You could do both, but it would use both your resources.
Yeah. I've got movement 30.
Okay.
So if I just go over here, because it was like 15 to the edge of the tower and then 15 to where I am now.
Yep.
I can see the peeps. Sorry, I gotta.
Yeah, I mean
far.
It's dark. There's like torchlight out here, so yeah, you would see. Within all of the snow and the wind and the darkness, you do see the shadows and maybe the silhouettes of the 4 people.
And these are like little. What are these carts between me and the people?
Little just empty stalls, like maybe there's like been food or stuff in there at some point, but there's sort of there's nothing in them at this point. Just empty market stalls.
Okay, I'm going to psychic blade this person on the left, and then possibly hide.
All right, so we've done.
Name.
His name's Yajath.
Oh, is it Yajath? Sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't have them in order.
The closest one is Yajath, yeah.
Yeah, you're dead. I'm gonna get some psychic
from your
blades
point of view, you just see that it's like the silhouette of a human holding this scimitar, and he's just brought it down on Harkness, who's just gone, oh, as it's like slashed down his back.
Is that the noise he made?
I like to think so.
Canonically, yes. Ah!
Okay. Psychic blade in your jaw. Oh my gosh, it came up to a 9? What? Can I use my inspiration for that?
You can use your inspiration if you'd
It's
like
like,
to.
yeah, it's first roll, but let's go.
Yeah.
I want to get this dude who's like carving up our poor little Harkness. He's only wee. Oh, I've lost my daggers. Did it? Oh no, psychic blade. Let's go psychic blade. Slightly better for a total of 14.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Phew! Okay, thank you. And does it count for sneak attack?
It does count for sneak attack. You have an ally within 5 feet.
What the? Sweet, so that's 5 psychic and then 4 sneak attack for 9, and then I hide.
Well, our friend Yajath only has 9 points of health. So
Good.
he brings that scimitar down on Harkness, and then if you could see his face, if either Harkness or Dandy could see his face, there's just like this his face just contorts and scrunches down as if some sort of blade of psychic damage is passing through his very being, and it just kills him outright. He just drops to the ground, and the tiefling like doesn't put 2 and 2 together, doesn't understand what's happened. She just, Yajath, and looks out around, but you've hidden. You've hidden yourself with your bonus action.
She disappears into the shadows and whispers, "Housekeeping sends its regards."
Nice.
It just is captured in the wind. Housekeeping. All right. It is. I think it was going to be the guy in the room with you, Dandy, but he's dead. So let's remove him from the turn order. Can I remove him? Oh, here we go. Harkness, we're over to you.
Yeah, so Harkness is feeling a lot of pain right now, which is the first time in a long time that he's encountered this, and he doesn't like it. It's not fun.
It's a little fun.
So what he's going to do is he's just going to shoot a pained look at Huarwar because of the betrayal. Like, he's going to just sell betrayal in his eyes that Huarwar is siding with these people.
You can see the moment his heart breaks.
Yeah. I can just freeze it on that frame.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't care much for your friends, Huarwar. He is going to try and step away a little bit, back towards Dandy.
Okay.
Which does open him up for an opportunity attack, I appreciate.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if... Is Val going to be... Oh, yeah. She sees you move away, and her hand quickly goes to her side to grab at her dagger. She's rolled a 14, which is a hit, doing 4 piercing damage.
Let me just take that health off. And so as Harkness is running out, bleeding profusely, he gets to near Dandy, plants his foot, spins around, and just holds out his hand and says, Pussycat Essele, and fires off an Eldritch Blast.
Can I just want to just double check, because your token says you only have 10 hit points, max? How much? Because you've taken like 11 damage, right?
Oh wait, just then.
You took
you said
4
damage.
4, but you took 7 before that.
Well, he's got 21 normally. Plus he has 17 temporary.
Sorry, you changed your max HP to 10, so I was confused.
Oh,
okay.
Has it?
Yeah.
Okay, I should change that at some point.
Yeah,
he normally has 21.
Okay,
So,
cool.
Don't worry. He is not got a lot of health left at the moment. I think he's got 6. But yes.
Okay.
So he spins around on his heel, and the bolt of icy force blast from his Eldritch Blast will hopefully hit her, because otherwise he's dead.
Okay.
No pressure. No pressure.
No pressure at all.
22.
Yeah, that's definitely it. Roll for damage.
Also, with this, he has just oh, can he use this? Oh, with an attack roll. Yeah, so the shower of ice that goes with this is going to pull also his Frost Giant's Ancestry, which is going to be an extra 1d6 of cold, so I'll roll the normal damage first.
Okay.
Which is 12, and then 1d6 of cold damage. There's little icicles fly through, another 4 ice. So 12 force, 4 ice.
Your Eldritch Blast flies across the courtyard over your Jarth's now slowly freezing body and just slams into this tiefling. She gets launched back into Huarwar, who catches her, and he's like, "Fel, no!" As she dies in his arms and slowly starts freezing over. Huarwar is just torn apart by all of the events going on here. I don't think he was sold this potential future from Levistus and from Kadroth and from Thub and from the cultists. He was meant to be a part of something special, this thing that Levistus saved him and gave him this destiny and this future. And all of this you can see is just written on his quivering bottom lip as he lays Fel, the name he called, down onto the icy snow of this courtyard.
Can I bonus action something?
You want to do more damage? She's dead, man!
Looking directly at Huarwar, and when I see that he can see Harkness, Harkness holds out his staff and drops it to the ground.
Okay.
Like a mic drop.
Also,
He's just like,
Low
yeah,
ears.
yeah, bitch. I killed
That's
your
what you
friend."
get. That's what you get.
I feel like you just made a big bad. Harkness.
That's not what he was aiming for.
That's
but
how
okay,
they
I
get
can see
born.
how it can
Don't
be
you know that?
achieved.
Just
In this
fury on Huarwar's face, and he's like, no, that's not what I meant. All right, we are back. We're back inside with the remaining cultists. I'm assuming that spiritual weapon gets opportunity attack.
It doesn't.
It
No.
doesn't. Okay, man,
No.
good to know, because then they are both going to just charge in to where Tobias is, basically. They both just run in with their scimitars raised high. The first one rolls a 21. That is that's a hit.
That gets through.
Doing 4 slashing damage. And the second one also comes running in. He's going to use his movement to like jump about and on all the bodies littered on the ground and flank Tobias, which means a advantage on the roll here. Only a 6. He trips on one of the dead bodies and catches himself and kind of just flails wildly with his scimitar instead. Tobias, how do you return those actions?
Winston, I need your help. Winston's gonna dash into the room. Just zip into the room like a weasel does, and go up to the body to the north of where Tobias is, and he's gonna burrow his little feet into the face of the dead cultist and just flick up heaps of blood onto the cultist on the south, so then Tobias can launch into his greatsword attack.
Please,
He's not gonna
please.
see it coming.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
21.
That's, you know it. You know it.
So I'm gonna roll some damage. 12 damage. Slash.
Please tell me how this slash ends this guy.
So Tobias is gonna twist on his heel, still fresh from the cut that he just stabbed him with, and then cut him from shoulder to waist.
His blood mixes with the blood being tossed his way from the other cultists. It's very unhygienic, but that's, yeah. He's dead. He's gone.
Then, as the last moment, Tobias will turn around and just aim his greatsword, much like this, to the cultist. Stand down, man, or I'll put you down.
Viewers, if you just hold one hand over your eye, it'll look like the sword's coming right at you. All right, well, that I think he realized he was one of the last, and that he's in too deep now, and it's quite literally deep into the body parts and blood and gore that are filling this entryway to Kadroth's office. Yannick, back to you.
So Yannick is gonna come down here, which I think is about 15. Then I'm gonna join my. Oop! I'm not gonna close the door.
Lock us out so we can't escape. Thanks.
Yeah.
So I can. It looks like I can only get to there,
Okay.
but I can see. I can see Harkness is okay, or alive. I can see Huarwar down here.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I can see through the floating hammer's eyes or anything, but I would have
No.
wanted it to go and like be with Tobias to cover him.
Yeah. Cool.
But I think I'm just gonna call out to Huarwar. Huarwar, put down your arms, and just see how he responds.
Whoa. Are you going to attack with your sword, or do you have to be able to see the target?
I don't have to be able to see it, but I think
Oh.
given that Tobias is not attacking that guy or has told him to put down his weapon,
Okay.
it's fine. For some
Okay.
reason there's like a dead marker on my weapon, but it's definitely not dead yet.
We can undead that for you. I was probably trying to put it on one of the many other dead bodies that has been underneath your hammer.
Probably one of the dead bodies that it made.
Yeah, I can see a one right here that needs to be marked. Okay, cool. It is Huarwar's turn. He's now... He's not crying, but it looks like he should be, but he's not. And he takes his hand away from the amulet and removes the daggers from his side and just tosses them into the snow and the dirt at his side. But I think he's shaking. You can see his hand shaking as he does so. Like, he looks terrified. And he's just going to take like a few steps back and away from you as one of his hands returns to the amulet around his neck, and the other hand, again, viewers, just one hand over your eye, one hand towards you as if to he just doesn't want you to come close. He looks terrified. Dandy, over to you. Oh, you're on mute.
Wait, do we need to go back in and... we need to go back in and fetch Tobias.
This is where you need to make sure you're not metagaming too much. You know that Tobias is in there with maybe one or two people.
Yes, I can
see
the other two.
That's up to whether or not you think Tobias has got it.
I'm gonna move closer to the door, but sneaky. Where am I?
You're still hidden, by the way. Yeah,
sneaking behind all the stalls and stuff. I'm gonna try and psychic whispers on Huarwar.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna try and convince him, like, Huarwar, please, we didn't want it to turn out this way, but you gotta understand, they were headed down the wrong path. The what they thought was Levistus, I don't think it's the good god that everybody thinks it is. They're doing terrible things.
He's not going to respond this turn, but your message has been sent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything
else?
Say anything else I want to say to Huarwar? Don't leave me! We love you! Come back! No. It's like...
Give me a persuasion roll.
A persuasion, okay.
Yeah.
Where's me persuasion? Oh, no, it's there. Persuasion. Let's go dice. Huh. Oh! 6 plus 14.
Okay.
On the fence.
Yeah. Is that should we move to Harkness?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Switch.
Psychic blade.
I'll be fine. Psychic blade at Harkness? No.
All right, Harkness.
Is it an action to pick up my staff?
Nah.
Okay, sweet. So he just, casually reaches down and picks up his staff and says to Huarwar, I just need to check on Tobias. And he also reaches into his pocket, pulls out the amulet, just kind of shows so Huarwar can see what it is, and he says, this has caused too much hurt, and throws it away.
Okay.
So he's going to walk forward towards the door. It's 35 feet. And as he does that, he's also going to say, Fuardik Orti Ene, and cast False Life on himself. Kind of stands up a little bit taller as he walks and gets his False Life.
Okay, cool. Okay, we've got that one last cultist in the room with you, Tobias. We'll just go back inside. I think both Dandy and Harkness, as you get closer to that door, you're hearing like scuffles happening from inside. You know that's Tobias probably taking care of business. We have a raising of the scimitar. It's a roll of 14, Tobias.
That's not enough.
Not enough. It just kind of like scrapes down your armor, and he curses under his breath, and you even hear him sort of maybe he's cursing Levistus, like this, you can hear him sort of like, "Damn you, Levistus, you told us." He strikes his sword and fails, frustrated. Tobias, over to you.
Winston's gonna run from his current position to the legs of the next cultist, and just as he reaches the legs, Tobias will lash out with his greatsword,
Cool.
swinging his steel blade at him for a total of 22.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
And just as the cultist looks down, he's going to bring up his blade underneath his chin for 10 greatsword damage. Watcha! Watch your tongue, man!
Oh, his tongue is not attached to the rest of his tongue, I don't think, at this point. Yeah, he's dead as well. You've taken care of the last cultist in that room.
With his movement, he will head to where he thinks everyone else is. Roll 20's like, oh, I don't know where everyone else is.
Yeah.
And Winston's going to follow as well.
Okay. Yeah.
And he's going to see some relief that he sees his compadre still alive.
Yeah, you run into the dining area. You can see at the sort of northeastern side of the dining hall, there's like the door is just cracked open, and you can see Kranek's chef like looking out. He's like, he seems to be very grateful to see you alive, and he just gives you like this nod. And you look out of the two doors to the south, and you can see Huarwar clutching his amulet, looking terrified. And you can see Harkness, and actually you probably can't see Dandy, she's well hidden, but you can see Harkness standing there. Yannick, you know what? Let's just move out of turn order for now. Now that we've got no more cultists, just all of you and Huarwar standing out in the cold, out in the courtyard of the care.
Is Huarwar still running away, or?
He's just backing off. He's scared. I think he hears the message you've sent him, and he sees the actions that Harkness took of like throwing the amulet away, and he stops, and his shaking hand kind of drops to his side, and he lifts up the amulet in front of his eyes, that little blackened sword shape of that amulet. And he says, "Frickin' Levistus!" And he holds onto it tight and just like yanks and just like snaps it off from around his neck. And just throws it down onto the ground. The moment it leaves his hands is when like the tears flow, as if like they were being stopped by some sort of force. He throws it down into the snow. And just the tears. He's looking around at like the tiefling Yajath, now frozen over in the snow in the courtyard, and he just drops down to his knees. What do you guys do?
Well, Dandelion's gonna come out of hiding, and like, you know, with both hands showing to show that she doesn't have any weapons. But she's gonna go up to him and be like, "Aw, mate, I'm so sorry," and she'll just, you know, kind of comfort the poor guy.
Harkness is also just going to slowly stroll over and just put a hand out to put on his chest and make sure that, you know, gives him every opportunity to stop him. And if he doesn't, he's just going to put his hand on his chest and say, "Bida too," and warm up his jacket.
Mm. Yeah, he was shivering. Now that like the shock of everything. He is shivering. While he's warm, I don't think the shaking stops. He's still kind of just in shock at this point.
Oh, and then Harkness was going to go over to see how Tobias is.
Yeah, cool.
Because there's a lot of blood.
Yannick? What does Yannick do?
I think Yannick just puts his sword and his warhammer and his shield away and just slowly walks towards the rest of the group.
Yeah,
He
cool.
can see Tobias, that Tobias is still standing, and I'm sorry, we were attacked, we're defending ourselves, but we didn't mean for you to get involved.
He's nodding. He's hearing what you're saying. He's not saying much, but he does hear what you're saying. Something that you didn't notice too much before. There was that a dog enclosure out here in the courtyard. You kind of got like a kennel and sled storage off to the side that you kind of move past pretty promptly. But the door to the kennel creaks open, and it's just the face of this 8-year-old girl just kind of is looking out, and she's all disheveled and stuff, like she's been in there with the dogs, and it's just making sure everything's okay out, and then retreats back, goes to retreat back in.
This one?
Yeah.
It's okay. You can come out.
And she doesn't seem injured. She doesn't look like she's been well looked after, but she comes out and is just looking at like the dead bodies on the ground now, and just rushes over to Huarwar and like gives him a hug. What's happening with Harkness and Tobias? Tobias, how's Tobias doing?
Oh, I'm glad to see your vertical, Harkness. I'm just gonna check on the rest of the original castle inhabitants. Winston, do a quick scout for me, man. And Winston's gonna be like, I'm not a man, but sure. And he's gonna head up the stairs. He's stuck behind a door, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, we can move him out of there, I reckon. Maybe.
And Tobias is just gonna talk to the kitchen hand. Good sir, is there any other original castle team still alive? We think we've got the last of the cultists. Are you alright?
Yeah, so Karoo makes his way out. He'd been watching from the door for quite a while. And he says, I saw what you did to them. What does this mean for us? Yeah, from what I understand, all of Frannic's soldiers are gone. I've got no idea. There were some servants, but they were rushed away somewhere. I have no idea where they could be.
How about help us search? If they haven't been looked after by the cultists, they could be hungry and not very happy.
Yeah.
Actually, I say, Tobias, I noticed a trapdoor of sorts in the tower to the west of here. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that? I'm sorry, I missed your name there. Good uncle.
The name's Karoo.
Karoo, do you know about any trapdoor?
I believe there's that's access down to underneath the care.
Do you know what's down there at all?
I haven't really. I think that's basically just a cistern.
I fear that perhaps some of your colleagues were shuffled down there. It would seem like a place that dastardly people would store other people.
Yeah, you might be onto something. Do you think there might be more of the cultists down there with them?
Within the next 15 minutes, I certainly hope not.
Tobias is going to roll back his eyes. Winston, go check it out. And Winston will do a Yui on the stairs and head back towards the trapdoor.
It was in that door, and then to the right, and then to the left, and then you keep going, and then it's on your right. He can't understand me, can he?
I can, but thank you.
There we go then.
Yeah, Winston continues his run right through all the dead bodies and into the room past the secret hallway. He's looking around, and sure enough, after a very short time, finds this trapdoor, the stone trapdoor, almost blended perfectly in with the floor, and it's closed.
Right, Harkness, it's a little bit out of the strength of Winston there, but we can go check it out.
I rather. I have to say that Mittens used to understand me, says Harkness as he carries on.
Poor Mittens. So Tobias and Harkness, you head off. Karoo, as you guys are walking off, Karoo says, Should I let Kranich know that they're gone?
Still not safe.
Okay, all right. And he just like quickly runs. You can hear him run back into the kitchen and slam the door at hearing that. He like totally thought it was safe. Let's quickly just go back out with Dandelion, Huarwar, this young girl, and Yannick. It looks like Huarwar and this young girl know each other well, and Huarwar's like, I'm gonna be okay. It's okay. Trying to be brave in front of this little girl. You just go. Keep yourself safe until I let you know. And she nods and just goes back and heads towards the kennels again, with the safety of the dogs.
Oh, who's she, Huala?
That's Alessa. She stowed away. She kind of stowed away and came into the castle, and we've just been using her to help out around here.
What, she just turned up one day?
She stowed away in in a wagon. And she run away.
Oh man.
How
you
and then
doing,
he's
mate?
like,
do you need a bit of food? A sit down, a cup of tea?
As he mentions like that she's a runaway, like he kind of, his eyes drop down to the snowy courtyard. His head sort of drops as well, and he's like, I went away too. I said some bad things to my mother, and he's like tearing up again now, and I'm starting to think that was Levistus, not Huarwar. And I miss my mother.
Oh, Huala. Yeah, I get that, mate. I miss my mum too. But you know what? It's never too late to make amends and start again. Maybe you might want to take Alessa with you, because I don't think this is the kind of a place where a little girl should be staying.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Have you been to Bremen?
Yes, we have. Actually, maybe you just want to stick with us for a while, because I'm not sure how safe it is around here. And maybe when we head out again, we can help you and Alessa get back home safely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I think that sounds great. Actually.
I'm glad to hear it, Wawa. Oh, I was so worried about you when that fight broke out. It was like, just hoping you'd be okay.
And he said, I was really worried about you guys as well. Yeah, I'm really glad you're here.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't be able to help with any healing for some of the teammates, would you? They took some serious hits.
Can he help with? Might be able to. He can inflict wounds. He can't heal wounds. Unfortunately. No, I don't think he's going to be able to do much in the way of helping heal.
I can help with that amputation.
Yeah. He says, I can talk to Karoo and make sure there's some food ready for you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Shall we bring Alessa in out of the doghouse, or does she prefer it in there?
Is it safe? Are they all taken care of?
True that. We'll wait a little while. The
Okay.
dogs protect her, right?
I can go in and make sure she's okay if you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And he looks down at that amulet that he's thrown on the ground. And he goes, "Oh, that is not a good thing to have on you. I tell you that much."
No, right?
Yeah.
If he, they all froze solid.
And he makes his way over to the kennel, sort of gives a little gentle knock on the door,
Can Dandy go with him? Because technically they haven't been in that room, so she might just want to check in case.
It's like this isn't a room; it's just a kennel. It is
Oh,
really
okay.
by all means you can head over there with him, and he opens the door and you can see that there's just like a bunch of dogs, cultists dressed costumed up as dogs. No, just a bunch of these sled dogs that are all keeping cuddled up with each other, and you can see a lesser is in there as well. And Huarwar says, "Oh, yeah, we'll be okay in here," and he opens the door and just heads in. And you can hear him kind of calming her down, relaxing her, making sure she's going to be okay.
Good man, good man.
Yeah, during all that, you did see, you heard there was some conversation happening in the dining room. And then both Tobias and Harkness sort of quick-stepped it out of the dining room towards the west guard tower.
Oh, they did? Like past us?
No,
And
just
technically, Harkness yelled out, "Still not safe."
yeah. So there's some sort of stuff. You know that they're heading somewhere, at least maybe back into that room. I don't know if there's something you want to do with that or not.
Okay, I'll follow after. I'll follow after Yannick, who's just taken off towards the tower.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I think hearing "still not safe" from Harkness.
Do, do, do,
I'd
do,
be
do,
like,
do, do.
"Uh-oh."
Yeah. Okay. You guys are all in the base of this guard tower, with this trapdoor, the stone heavy trapdoor at your feet. There is a sense of quiet in the care now. There's also like this heavy feeling of you've taken a lot of lives in a very short amount of time, and that weighs on people. This is the biggest fight you've had. This is possibly the first time you've cut down another human being, and not just goblins or monsters. This is fished up fish. This is like another sentient, real thinking people who had like arguments and points to be made, and now they're all, as far as you're aware, they're all dead. And you look down at the stone slab on the floor of this guard tower, thinking there could be more down there. We got to steel ourselves for whatever could be down there. That's a great time to take a 5-minute break, I think.
Unpack it just for a second.
I think like
Heavy.
a moral conundrum.
Heavy.
Well, that was awesome, guys.
Oh.
Super cool.
Yay! We didn't kill Huarwar!
Yay!
We didn't TPK, yay!
Yeah, you guys
Just
did.
waiting for Huarwar to ride in on a goat in the final episode to take down the Frostmaiden.
Yeah. Or he'll just pick up a sword and come running at you guys while you're in the guard tower? No, I wouldn't do that.
I was a little worried that he'd be like, like Fel or whoever it is holding the body in his arms, and then he looks up and it's like just starts killing people with his mind or something.
True. It could have happened.
It's like
But I
fire
think-
starter.
I think you guys had way too much. I mean, like, if you had treated him differently, I think, like, when you met him and the conversations you've had with him, and the clear, like, connection you've made with him, it could have gone completely different. So I think it's good. Harkness, you got pretty messed up there at the start of the session.
Oh, so messed up. Yep. Went down from 38 hit points to 6
yeah.
in one turn.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, that was awesome.
Was it?
When I say something's awesome when it's clearly been bad for the players, I mean for the viewers, it's awesome.
I mean, yeah, it was a. God, man, that first hit that went 24 damage, I think it was.
Yeah,
I was just like,
dang.
oh no.
Yeah, like at the end of the last set, we will talk to you, chat. Don't worry, we're just having a quick debrief for that first half. After our last session, I was like, man, you're kind of untouchable. And then I was like, I wonder if this, because you were like right next to these 3 characters that have a wide range of different moves, and I was like, I should really just see what they have. And it was like, oh, inflict wounds is brutal. Okay, yeah, that'll work. That'll actually work.
I'm like spellcasters. They're going to need ranges, so there'll be a disadvantage if I'm close, and then no inflict wounds.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what it says on the can, right?
exactly. It did inflict wounds.
So many dice came flying at us.
Yeah.
At my face.
By the way,
is it a touch spell, inflict wounds?
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Oh,
Well, it's treated like a melee attack. You roll it like a melee attack. So I just made sure it was like a hand-on kind of fun thing. Yeah. And I think let's have a quick look at Fel's. So yeah, you got to be within the ranger's touch. It's a touch spell, a creature you can reach. Yeah. And that was at level 2 as well. So she just went hard trying to.
Yeah.
Oof. Well, who's laughing now? By the way, we got raided in the first 2 minutes of going live. I didn't have a good chance to say. I didn't want to just break and say thanks just because we just kicked in. But a big thank you to Dreaded GM for raiding us with a party of 13, which gave us a bunch of follows. So thank you for following us. Anna Votaria, Keyboard Smash, The Arcane Keeper, Skogsra Linear, Wabba Jackwagon, and Creative Garden. Thank you guys so much for following us. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Anytime someone raids is awesome. And if we get some extra follows, that's even better. I do think Twitch has done something lately, which they've just kind of said, hey, you may have turned off your notifications when people go live. We're turning them all back on. Because I've been getting them all day yesterday and today for people I follow, where I swear I had the notifications turned off. So there's a very good chance that that's worked in our favor today, which is awesome. So thank you, Twitch, for resetting everyone's settings, I guess.
Yeah.
Dreaded GM, you said?
Dreaded GM?
Dreaded GM.
Dreaded GM. Thank you so much. And also, Jules.
Do you think they have dreads, or do you think they're feared?
I think both. I'd like to think they're feared because of their dreads.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd like to think so.
Is the second D also dread?
Or they could be a future cop.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Triumvirate of all 3.
I will also say thank you. Jules from NZ joined us. She is currently DM for the Fate of Eisen podcast and stream. So please, everybody, follow Fate of Eisen if you're not already. Although I'm pretty certain we share the majority of the same listeners and viewers and stuff. But if you are here and you've never heard of Fate of Eisen, look them up. Check them out. They're amazing. Jules, please do put some links in the chat for people who might want to check you guys out. They've been around many years now, and they're excellent. Very excellent stuff.
And they're live fortnightly Wednesdays.
That's right, Wednesdays.
Which includes
New
this
Zealand time.
Wednesday if you're listening live.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, they're awesome. Looks like Jules has said a few things as well. She said, I am fascinated with how you got here as written. This is so different from how she ran it, and she loved it. Because she's running Frostmaiden as well for 2 groups, I think. I always like that. I always like hearing, how are you running it this way? I'm just I don't know. Okay? I got here. I'm glad I got here this way. It's fine. Yeah.
We heard a bad guy was in town and then we ran away. That's how we got here.
yeah. That's actually very true. He's going to be here soon. Let's get out of here. And she also cheered 100 bits. So thank you so much for that, Jules. So next week, I'm going to get it set up. We'll have a little counter going. We'll have a little counter on screen that'll say when it gets to there, this thing or things. One of them, I'll probably roll a d6 or something and decide what it is that's going to occur, and we'll start that from next week. I'm excited by that. I think it's going to be a bit of fun for the viewers. It'll be a bit of fun for me. I don't think it's going to get to the extent that Billy Goblin got to back in Lost Mine, where it was in one episode Billy Goblin attacked 4 times or something, just kept coming back from the dead because people were just paying a lot of money to see Billy Goblin come back. It was amazing and hilarious, but also it definitely dragged things out, I think. So we'll try not to do it to that extent, but it will be fun. No, Jules. You know what? Maybe Billy Goblin does come back. Maybe that's one of the things on the D6. Oh, Billy Goblin
transcends time and space, right?
yeah. Who knows? I haven't thought about Billy Goblin in a while. Got his
He
face
just falls
here
out of the ice like Captain America.
Yeah, you guys just get like a little cut scene of this goblin frozen in ice, and it just starts cracking. And it opens up and he goes, yes! And then it's like, it's all on. Fantastic.
You still got the voice. The voice is still immaculate.
Drop Shadow said, everybody loved the Billy Goblin voice. There it is. There it goes. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right, let's. You guys happy to jump back in and see what's down in this
Let's do it.
underneath?
I was just going to say, you said it was going to be hot tonight. I feel like it's not even that hot. It's fine. Totally fine.
Yeah? Okay.
You're looking at your background,
It's
John.
not fine.
Because I'm
It's
sweating.
really not fine.
Yeah. Jules says, I'm sad I haven't seen any beard included overlays yet. You know Rise of the Frostmaiden. At this part, there's a lot of characters that just come and go. At least when we played Curse of Strahd, when we played Dragonbane, when we played Lost Mine, there was a lot of opportunities for characters to come back. And so I haven't known when to make an overlay versus not. Just know that I've got one. I think I've got one coming. If the group end up going where I think they're going to go. So we'll see. Not tonight, but we do have one, which I'm very excited to unveil. I think it's a great one.
Wow.
Got one in the
It's
chamber.
Huarwar. It's not Huarwar,
Is it
unfortunately.
the trapdoor?
Yeah, it's the trapdoor. All right, let's get the sounders going. Let's go back. Who are we not seeing? Christian, why can I not? No, Moj, why can't I see you?
Just mistake open myself.
No, you're back. Okay, I don't know what's happened there. All right. You're in the guard tower. You're all standing over this trapdoor. Winston the Weasel is like digging away at the edge of the trapdoor.
Is everyone okay? Are we ready for the next phase of this castle?
I'm glad to
Yes,
see
how are
you all
you
made
doing?
it.
Are you still full of holes and leaking?
Oh, I'm looking forward to some of that fish chowder, that's for sure, but I'm okay at the moment. How are you doing, Harkness? Is that
Oh,
blood?
I'm mad. Chipper, don't mind this. And he points to the giant slash wound. That's actually not so bad.
Alrighty.
Maybe I should go first.
Solid plan.
Like it. I like it.
Alright, I'll help you lift the lid.
Hello, sir, assist. So it's the 7 foot tall, like 7'2" Goliath.
Is that hammer still following us?
Oh, gosh. Where did they come from?
It's
That's
like-
the first time Harkness has seen it.
It's peering over your shoulder at the trapdoor.
Does it have a name?
No.
Can we
Ham?
give it a go?
Ham.
Him?
Nice.
Call him MC.
Yeah, nice.
I used to have a little owl that followed me, Ham. It
Aw,
was Mittens. You would have loved him.
Aw.
Ham. Aw.
Equals in condolence.
The trapdoor, I think, is lifted since both Tobias and Yannick lift up this trapdoor. Surprisingly easy to open up, and there's a ladder underneath this trapdoor that descends like 12 feet down into what looks to be some kind of like mortared stone hallway, and there's like lights flickering down there, sort of like very flickery, almost like the torches that are lighting this hallway are sputtering close to death.
I head down.
Okay, let me just drag you to a new area, Yannick. If you zoom out, you should see at the bottom of the map something. Can you?
Harkness,
Yes.
do you remember your trick with the sand?
Which one? I have many
The-
tricks with sand.
The one where you cast light on the sand, and then we had that one little moat that was helping us out in the other rooms.
Well, yes. Quite fresh in my
Okay.
mind.
Excellent. So, Dandy reaches into her bag and pulls out some ball bearings that she has, apparently.
Oh, all
In
right.
a kit.
I
it's
appreciate
like-
that you didn't just throw those in my face, Dandy. That's where I thought
Yeah.
that was going.
Yeah, pocket ball bearings.
Yeah.
But are you able to cast your light on these? I figure if I have a bunch of them and then I roll them down the hallways, we can light our way a little easier and safer, maybe?
Well, I suppose I could do a few.
Oh, just start me off at 3.
Oh, okay. Well, Vico MBI, Vico MBI, Vico MBI.
Excellent. Thank you.
I had to say it 3 times. You see, I cast that 3 times. That's how magic
I
works.
see. Excellent. Good to know.
Mm.
Right. Put that in the top pocket. Thank you.
Okay, I think my
Ready.
weapon's gone now. It's a 1 minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it'll be gone now.
Ham, no.
I just got to call up. There's a boat down here.
Yeah, okay, so what you see down there is extending from this hallway off to the east end of the hall is this water-filled cistern. And there's like just a little small rowboat tied off near the water's edge.
Can I see anything down this way?
Let me just zip over to where you are. That room to the north is almost like a perfectly square room. It's empty except for 4 sheet-wrapped bodies lying side by side on the floor.
Sheet wrapped bodies. Okay, I don't want to really go into that room before anybody else
Can
comes down.
I go down the ladder with Yannick?
Me too.
And Harkness also. Send us all.
All right.
Whee!
Well, Dandy said it first, so she goes, I'm going to put you down there first, followed by Tobias, and I'll grab your weasel as well. If you all zoom out on the map.
Did you ask first?
All right, you should all
Oh,
be
dear.
now. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long for you all to get to the bottom of this, and you're all sort of seeing what I just relayed off to John.
For
It's a
the
boat.
for the wrapped bodies, I'm going to enter this room now that I have people with me. Can I discern what sort of like maybe the what the ritual is? Like, is there a particular religion that wraps bodies this way, or
No, I mean, like, it looks like this is just like a very typical way to bury. Living up in Icewind Dale, there are times where the ground is too frozen solid to like dig and bury people, and so it's quite common just to wrap them, put them somewhere that's cold where they're not going to decompose quickly until it gets to a point where graves can be dug and bodies can be disposed of. And this room, it is actually like it's really freezing down here. It was. There's very little heat coming off the flickering torches, and a lot of that water is frozen around the edges, and so seems like a very good place to store the dead to ensure they don't decompose.
I don't think we're going to find anybody alive down here.
Are those new bodies or old bodies or frozen bodies?
This is what we do with our dead before we can bury them.
These were the original castle inhabitants, but at least they have their vengeance now.
Harkness will reach down into the water and get a handful of water, go to the bodies and just sprinkle water over them. As he does.
Okay. Yeah. The water's you dip your hand into this freezing cold water, and you manage to sprinkle some of that water over the top of them.
And then he biter to's his glove to warm it back up again.
Yeah. Are you checking out the bodies at all? Or are you just leaving them wrapped and to themselves? Because I will say one of them looks shorter than the others. The rest look to be like average human height. The other one looks to be probably more halfling height.
I might check the short one.
Okay. Yeah, you pull back some of the sheeting that they've been wrapped in, and they look to be dressed very similarly to some of those cultists, the Knights of the Black Sword that you've already taken care of, including a little amulet around its neck. And it's an older male halfling. So it looks like at some point some cultists died. And, could have been anything. It could have been part of just natural life circumstances. But as you unwrap a little bit more, there's a clear sign of like a sword wound in his chest. And maybe this was... Because the bodies don't look... looks like they were maybe stored here relatively quickly after death. So you can't really put a gauge on when this might have happened. But the only kind of skirmishes that you really know of that happened in this castle was when the original takeover happened.
Are they frozen?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. They're also
in the
frozen.
same icy way as those others, or is it just like a... Okay.
No, they're not. They're not.
They're just in a cold place frozen.
Correct.
Rather than snap frozen for freshness.
Correct. Yeah.
But that's peculiar. I thought they all did the ice thing. All the other ones did.
Strange. We should ask Huarwar.
Shall we take a small boat ride in the meantime?
It's a pretty
check
pretty
that boat.
small boat. It's only like 5 foot wide. And this passageway that's filled with water is probably about 8 foot high above the water level. You can see that some steps descend into the water that looks to have partially flooded this tunnel. It's like this nice arched stone tunnel. Maybe it wasn't originally filled with water, but it certainly is now. And it just continues off into darkness at the end. Probably not for Harkness, though. They can probably see a door at the other side.
Oh, I see a door at the other side.
Yeah.
Is the ice on the edges enough that Winston could nip across that?
Yeah, if he clung to the sides, I think that would be possible for Winston, yeah.
I'll send our favourite weasel down there and see if he can spot anything. And he zips off on the northern side towards the closest entrance to the north.
And you're doing your sort of hitting your little thing, eyes glow, and you're sort of embodying what he can see. He heads off, bouncing nimbly across the ice that sort of clings to the wall to the north, bouncing from small ice step to small ice step as he lands in this corridor leading to the north. And it looks there's like a tiny little hissing sound as this harmless little rat scurries up into the corner of one of the rooms. And he zips into what looks like a sack of grain that's lying on the floor. One corner of it's been eaten apart by probably that very rat. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be much more in that room.
Okay. Winston will hop back into the tunnel, zip across the ice, and he's currently looking for alive cultists. So he's going to dash his way around and see what he can see.
He gets to the far side of this hall, this sort of cistern, and he comes across a large, half-submerged slab of blue marble. Let's have a look. Yeah, and it's just the slab that seems to be separating this room from whatever's... It's not a door, it's a big, just blue marble slab. with no further way. But there is another entrance to the south, like another corridor down to the south, that he's happy, if he wants, he can go nimbly jump across and make his way over to see.
He'll weasel hop, try not to get his tail freezing cold water, and look to the south.
This area is a little different. It opens up both to the east and west. But I think the first noticeable thing in here, opposite the entrance to this room, is this 8-foot tall pillar of ice with a horned, pale-skinned humanoid figure trapped inside it. And the pillar is wrapped in black chains. And the wall behind it has this cold brown fungus growing on it. But there's no signs of life as he looks off to the east and sees a room with some kind of lever protruding from it. And then he turns around and looks off to the west, where he sees what seems to be the private quarters of someone. There's someone seated at a small desk in the dark, writing in a book, and it's a tiefling, but she's completely albino. Not the red tiefling you might normally know, Tobias, but her horns, her hair, her skin, everything is white except for these piercing red eyes as she looks down at the book and writes, seemingly not noticing Winston.
Winston will zip back up to the north, and then Tobias will blink his eyes back to normal. Comrades, there's someone down there, and there's a lot of things that's going to be difficult for me to translate unless you are listening into my little eye flickering. But no active cultist threats, though I do suspect we do need to all go and check this out. Should we report back to Huarwar and Alyssa first, or should we suss this out? What do you think?
I'd like to secure the castle for everyone's safety. Perhaps we investigate this. Dandy, maybe you could ferry us back and forth in this little boat.
Like the
Being the
dude with
smallest
the
of
wolf
us.
and the chicken.
I don't believe I've met them.
Okay.
What
I
did
was
they have to
also
say?
thinking we could maybe attach ropes. I can take it up the first time and have a rope at that end, and then you can pull the rope back, and we just keep going like that.
Ingenious.
I don't mind if you ferry us. It's quite all right.
Yes, I am aware that you enjoy when I do things for everybody. But don't you think it's
I like
it's
that
a
that's
small...
starting to wear off on... she's like, you know what, I'm done with that, actually.
That's right, you're not actually a porter, are you? And Harkness gets like a not 100-yard step, maybe like 70-yard, and then just like comes back to it.
I will say, Tobias, the one thing, you not only didn't see any cultists down here, you also didn't see any servants. Other than the tiefling, the albino tiefling, there was no one else that you saw.
Gotcha.
How many
Alright.
people can fit in the boat?
You could fit 2 people. You could fit 2,
2 people.
but definitely no
That's
more.
Say. All
Are you
right.
gonna be the fairy now? Are you?
Yeah, why not?
I just like, I like the idea that you just turn around and Harkness is already seated in the boat, just waiting.
Oh, he's not going first.
Oh, okay, all right.
He's like all nice and comfortable,
Yeah,
wiggling
yeah,
his
yeah.
butt into the groove in the chair.
Oh, who's
He's
going?
just very quietly casting Biter 2 on himself to warm up his clothes.
Yeah. Well, who's going
Son
first?
of a
Is
gun.
there any important information Tobias is going to give before people move on?
Yannick.
Did
Yannick will go first.
Yannick will go first. Okay.
good.
I just need
Very
to.
fair.
I just want to know what information Tobias has handed off. Any specific
Gotcha.
points?
So Tobias will relay what Winston has seen, but in a crude fashion, like not describing things in heaps of detail, just around that he's seen someone there, we need to go check it out, we need to see it with our own eyes, be ready.
Oh, okay, just we're making sure there's no meta gaming at all. He hasn't told you who or what Winston saw, just that there's a figure in a room somewhere in there. Cool.
Yeah, Yannick is going to go there, but wait for the rest of his party to arrive. He just wants to make sure that the landing is secured.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right,
Dandy's gonna
Yep.
fix one of her little glowing ball bearings in the front of the boat so that they can see where they're going. And if Yannick is staying over there, if he doesn't have like a light he can hold up, she'll give him one of the other ones as well.
I've got
Me-
dark vision.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
sweet.
fine.
All
but
good.
I will give you the equivalent of light for your character so you can see. Yeah, so you ferry Yannick. So are you the one ferrying, or are you going to do this rope back and forth trick?
Yeah,
Can
I'll
fit two.
ferry everybody.
Okay, you jump in and ferry Yannick over, and there's like light filling up this extra sort of walls and section of this cistern. Is breaking through some pretty light ice in the middle of the cistern, and Yannick gets out, and you leave him there in the dark. He's fine, he can see, but the light travels back with you to the opposite end to pick up
I'll go next.
Tobias, and does the same thing. As all of this is happening, Yannick, as everyone's moving, you're sort of taking a look at this this figure in this pillar. It's right up against the wall, the southern wall there, and you're seeing some stuff that I don't think you had fully conveyed to you. It's this ice pillar, this horned, pale-skinned humanoid figure trapped in ice. These chains, these blackened chains, keeping it wrapped up and restrained. And behind it, this growing brown fungus is like, it feels like there's even more cold coming off it. So you'll keep at this moment. You're like a good 15 feet away from it. But as you eye it up, you notice that the figure inside, because it's a shock at first, it's a bit of a shock. It's like, whoa. And you focus on it a bit more, and it looks to be, it's not a person. It is a wooden mannequin that's been painted and dressed to resemble some sort of demon.
Does it seem like the fungus is growing from the figure, or that someone has just sort of made a wee shrine?
It looks more like a shrine, and in fact, the more like the whole demon thing, the trapped in ice thing, it's all aligning with the stories that you've heard from the cultists, and like you sort of put two and two together, and this is clearly some sort of shrine to Levistus, and also there's this brown fungus growing. It doesn't seem to be connected to it; it's just growing behind it.
Okay.
So while all this is happening, you're sort of investigating that. Tobias, you're being dropped off. You're sort of looking at and seeing the same stuff now that Yannick is. Dandelion goes to pick up Harkness, delivers Harkness.
She stops
as well.
before he gets on and says, 2 coins, you son of a beech tree.
Well, that seems fair.
Just
Get on.
drops a couple of pieces of gold there. All right, yeah, cool. And fairies,
Gold.
Harkness.
Oh, in this economy, no. Absolutely copper.
That's fair. That's fair. I wasn't sure how rich Harkness's blood was.
That's different to how much Harkness is willing to part with.
Yeah. Great. And this whole thing has taken maybe like 10 minutes, veering back and forth. Dandy, your arms are a little worn out. You're having a bit of a stretch. You're stretching it off now. That was a good bit of exercise in this cold. You're a bit more warmed up, I think, now as well. Feeling good. The boat is now sort of bobbing next to this new little hall that you've entered.
Am I able to tie it to something? More?
You could maybe like weigh it down with something if you want to put like your bag or something on top of the rope.
Harkness.
Place Harkness on top. Yeah, you can weigh it down, but there's nothing to tie it to here.
You know what? I might take one of my daggers and like stab it into some ice. Maybe
Yeah, cool.
use it
You
as
can-
like a pick
Totally, you can do that. Yeah.
Weigh it down with a single ball bearing.
with a single ball bearing. There you go.
That ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
You are so. What's the deal with light? So I'm assuming, Tobias, you've had your sword glowing as you venture into this sort of darker area of this underground area.
Yeah. My shield has tapped out now. That was only for 10 minutes. So
Okay.
the glistening redness that it was around him upstairs has now faded away. But every now and then he'll be like, by the Crimson Oath, light on his sword. So there's
Yeah.
a reddish light that follows him around.
Cool. So there's this kind of I can actually change in Roll20 for it to be red if you like as well. That could be kind of cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, but Dandy has also got this glowing ball bearing, which I'm assuming she's just holding like this to be able to see everywhere she's light up the room.
Do you think it would work if I put it in one of the eyes of the
Absolutely,
goggles, so it's
yeah.
like a headlamp?
Absolutely. yeah,
And
yeah, I
then
like
pull it
that.
over your eyes so you can't see.
I've
Just
only
like
got one.
bright, blinding light.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, I like that idea. It's kind of like
one eye can't see in the dark. The other one is like looking directly at the sun.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, you kind of position it into a good position on your head, pop the little ball bearing under, and it's like this awesome. It just works awesomely as it shines this cone of light into the room instead of like this full surrounding light. And you're all taking in this thing. Yannick, you've moved a bit closer to this statue, and you can all now hear as well as the sort of lapping of the water behind you. You can hear the scribbling of someone writing in a book.
There's someone in there. I think you're right.
Yeah. You can also tell from your current position that she would be able to see the shadows and light being cast into this room. She just seems to be ignoring it completely.
Harkness can't actually see from here, so he's just going to take a little peek to see who's in there.
Yeah, you're seeing, it feels strange that not only is she fully white as a tiefling, she's embraced it. She's got like this big white winter coat on as well. She's kind of themed herself on her skin condition.
Appreciate.
Yeah.
Dandy's going to knock politely on the wall and say, "Hello, housekeeping."
A crow sort of flies in from out of shot and just lands on one of her horns, and without looking up at you, she's still just writing away. She goes, "Get out," and just continues writing in her book.
Are we to take it that you're Avarice?
She sighs. Yes, that's right.
How are you?
Get out. Looking up briefly, and then back to the book.
Good book, then.
Yeah.
I've read a book before. I used to have one even. It turned to dust, though. Hopefully your book doesn't turn to dust also. That's not a threat. It's a genuine concern that books disintegrate. That still sounds like a threat, which it wasn't. Someone else take over.
Tobias will have a peek. Does he see a necklace around her neck?
Yes, she is wearing one of the amulets.
Guys, it looks like there's one more cultist here. What's our plan? We can just finish her off, talk to her, leave.
Can
Dandy?
Dandy do like a perception or investigation just to see if she can pull any more information from the room and the lady?
What? Yeah. What are you wanting? What are you wanting to get? I guess I'll ask that. I can just tell you some stuff, right? So it does look like her quarters. There is like a bed. It looks like it may have been like a storeroom at some point. There's kind of stone shelving that's just accrued dust now on the walls. But there is like some basic bed, a little narrow bed, a freestanding mirror in this wooden frame, a nice red rug on the ground here. It's all pretty unremarkable though.
Does she look like the kind of person where if we made too much noise, she'd turn around and zap us with something?
How would you guess that from looking at someone? What do you look? Actually, you know what? There is like a staff leaning up against her writing desk within arm's reach of her. So that's how you'd tell. Whether or not it's a zappy kind of staff, who knows? Give me maybe like an arcana roll to see if you'd recognize the staff.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, Harkness is assuming anyone with an animal is somehow magical.
That's fair.
But some people without animals are also still magical.
Rolling a 13?
Yeah, thematically, it looks to be like a staff of frost.
Ooh.
It too being completely white. Get out!
Well, I see you're busy.
One question. Were you part of the killing of the inhabitants of this castle?
Not personally.
Are you imprisoned here because the cultists upstairs have been dispersed?
Oh, good for them.
All right.
Look, I didn't have much to do with them, to be honest. They didn't have much to do with me. I didn't have much to do with them.
Is this yours? You're not looking at me, sorry. This statue-y thing.
Oh, no, the others put that up. I don't know why they chose there of all places.
Imagine it's a free corner that wouldn't get bumped into with the thoroughfare in the main lobby.
Is that all is that it? Is that all you're wanting to know?
Do you need us to fetch you anything? Maybe a bit of food from the kitchen?
Oh, if you can get Karutum... Are you some of the new staff? Yeah, if you could get Karu to make me something, yeah. Must be coming up. Yeah, it must be coming up time for food.
Do you know where any Drogar are that we can go and slaughter?
That's not really... That's kind of their thing. Yeah. Look, I'm quite busy. So, as I've already said, get out.
Look, I've been known to cast grand magic before. Do you need a hand at all? Maybe someone to peer review your work for that kind of assistance.
She puts her writing tool down for a moment.
I used to have an owl even.
She sort of looks up at all of you sort of standing, 40, 50 feet away, well out of the room, and she's like,
Hello.
You might be able to help me, but I don't think that's right now. So, look, I'm sure we'll meet again. But for now, off you go.
She's awfully polite. Except for the not very polite welcome. She hasn't tried to stab us yet. I appreciate that. That's new.
She hasn't sworn at you yet, so that's nice.
What do you think, team? Should we check elsewhere in the castle? Like, we're trying to secure the grounds, right? She doesn't seem a threat to me initially. What do you think, Yannick?
I say we do what she says and leave. Doesn't seem to be a big problem.
I say Avarice. Are you doing
hang
anything
on.
nefarious?
She just like shakes her head and gets back to writing.
I'm going to take that as a no, and I hope you know that if you don't correct me, that reflects poorly.
And she just gestures for you to leave.
Righto, that's a no then. That's what you're indicating. No nefarious deeds. Righto.
Nice.
All right, let's go, guys.
Dandy's just gonna make herself look like smaller, because she's hoping
Here we go.
that she
Here we
looks
go.
very small and rabbit-like, and less of a threat. Less of a threat. No. It's all good. It's all good.
Psychic
And be
blade.
like, heart attack. No.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry, Miss Avarice. Just one more note before we go. How do we open the blue door?
She just points past you. It's like literally points right, right past you. And you look sort of in the room. You turn around, and the cone of light whips around, filling up the room behind you. And you can see on the sort of far wall is just like this lever on this steel plate.
Oh, thanks. Okay, I'll go and open it now. Thank you very much, miss. I'll leave you alone.
And then she just like
Hey,
picks the
guys.
writing tool back up and just feverishly writing again in a big tome.
Flip it, Dandy.
Is
Let's
it-
see what happens.
Is it like a big foreboding switch?
For Dandy, maybe, but maybe not for Harkness. It's a big lever, right? It's just it's just an iron lever on a slab set into the wall.
In a dungeon
Can-
by a cultist thing. Yep.
Can I pull on it, or do I just hang off
no,
it
you
like
can-
a rabbit?
Just like this. Yeah, you can like grab onto, you leap up, grab onto it. You need to like tug it a couple of times before it finally clicks down into position, and you can hear this like whirring of gears for a moment as this sound of marble on stone is heard. Harkness, you sort of look out and you look around to the east, and you can see this blue slab moving into the recesses of the walls.
Oh, I say, you opened the door. Good job, Dandy.
Thank you, Miss Avarice.
And it just seems to open up into another dark, watery, frozen-ish space, from what you can see, Harkness.
Harkness steps out of the way and looks at Dandy and looks at the boat.
It's like doing this. Gestures at the boat.
It's like a
gestures at
little
Dandy.
little head nod, like,
Dandy puts her hand out expectantly towards Harkness.
I paid last time. It's an onward
Yeah,
trip.
for that trip.
It's-
No.
Did you want
got
to go
out of the boat,
exploring
man.
Yannick?
Okay. Whoever, just get in the damn boat.
I get in the boat.
Ba-da-da-da.
Okay. Yannick, you're in the boat with Dandy. Dandy?
Hooray!
You venture out towards the east, past where that blue slab previously was. And as you venture through, both you and Yannick see it just comes to an end, like 40 foot in. But on the northern wall is another small 5 foot wide entrance. And as you look over to it, filling that corridor with light, you see a person like huddled down on the floor, like look over to you and shield its eyes and sort of like scuttle off into the dark of the room.
Oh, hello. Hello, you there? Are you
Yeah,
okay?
you call out, and this small little tunnel leads into this cold room, and the smell of filth, unfortunately, comes up out of it. And what you see in there is 5 of these emaciated people,
Oh, no.
men and women, huddled, trying to like block the light coming from your ball-bearing head mount, trying to look past to see who it is, and it looks like you've found severely malnourished servants of Kranix.
Oh my gosh! They've been throwing them down here. Oh no.
We're just going to cut it. I think it's a good place to just finish this session with finding these servants. That's awesome. I think that's a good spot.
Yay!
We're the good
found
guys
people. We're the good guys again.
Yay!
We're spreading life, not death.
Now.
Second play.
Awesome. Awesome. Well done, guys. Great session.
Just inflict reunion.
Yeah. Jill said, I am cry laughing at this, the whole interaction with Avarice. Yeah, that was fun. That was good.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Yeah.
I mean, we interacted, did she? Gosh.
No, not really. Not really. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I like this time I tried not to even respond to Harkness. Normally there's a response to Harkness. I thought this time I'm just going to let it hang awkwardly and just see how that feels. And I think it went well. I think it went very well.
Someone out awkward Harkness. This is a day of firsts for him.
Yeah. Shitehook said Avery sounded like his son when I asked him to bring in his plates. That's fair as well.
Aww.
Yeah. Good session, team. Really, really good session.
Yay.
I'm still glad that we all made it through.
Yeah.
We still
Like these
live.
last two sessions, that was just such a meat grinder.
Yeah. I think you did really well. There was a lot of people that you had to get through. It's helped me understand this was a fight for me to understand what I need to bring to the table. I think it was a nice analysis, a really nice analysis situation for me. I think
Weak, unarmored masses of foes.
Yeah.
More pets and mascots.
Jill says, proud of you all, hard section of the adventure. Yeah, it was really good.
Yay.
You found the servants, you've removed all of the cultists, except for Avarice, who just seems to not really give a shit about anything going on. Wonder how Kranix's going to take it. That'll be the next thing.
I heard he's got troubles with his heart.
Oh shit. Okay, are we going there, are we?
No. Oh no.
We're gonna
Yeah.
get the town to audition off a new town speaker, are we?
I mean, if something were to happen to him and his bad ticket, then yeah, there would probably need to be an election of sorts. But we'll cross that bridge when we need to.
King Harkness.
King Huarwar.
There was another funny thing Jules said in the chat that I thought was pretty funny. It was like, who was it? I think she was like, I just realized, I just got why Yannick's camera shot is like that. Dwarf! And it's like, perfect, yeah. So good. Such a good setup. The cosplays
Should I be down here as well because I'm like a itty bitty bunny?
You got the ears. Oh, you should. Yeah, you maybe should be. She said the costumes are fantastic. Worth finally making a stream for. We're just glad you're here, Jules. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate that. We're going to talk inspiration. Who doesn't have inspiration?
I used mine straight away.
Oh, yeah.
I
Okay,
mean,
so
lamp.
we've got
Yeah,
three. Well, get some votes
My
in the
stupid
chat.
None of us have it, right?
Harkness has it.
Harkness, yeah. We can't give it to Harkness. If we got in the chat, let us know who you think deserves a point of inspiration, and then we'll also sort of chat about with the team. What do we think? What are we pitching as potentials?
I felt like the two that were in mortal danger probably deserve a shot, but given that you already have it, Harkness, perhaps Tobias.
Yeah. He got into a lot of trouble. He had a lot of foes coming for him.
A lot of blood, both his and others.
Yep.
Some good Winstoning.
That's true. I can't give inspiration for this since Harkness does already have inspiration, but I really liked the grabbing of the amulet and throwing it onto the ground to convince Huarwar to get rid of his as well. I thought that was really good. Jules says, whoever befriended Huarwar originally totally deserves it. So I don't know who originally made friends with.
That'd be
Feels-
Harkness too, right?
Was it? No,
I feel like it
Harkness
might have
is,
been
like had the Downton
Dandy.
moment with him, but
I
like
think it was probably Dandy.
yeah.
I think.
Let's go Dandy.
Dandy
We did it.
psychically tried to convince him that she was his god, so I don't know if it was
That's right. You
Dandy.
did.
I forgot
You
about
just confused. You confused them. But yes, also CJ Flanagan says you did do the psychic whispers again on him, which absolutely helped. Okay, we'll give you get your inspiration back, Dandy.
Oh,
You got it back.
thank you very
it's all
much.
yours. Everyone's happy about that. Everybody liked that. Cool. Okay, I'll do my usual. Look, if you like what you saw tonight and you want to check up on any of our other stuff, please do check out our YouTube channel where all of our previous sessions are. Here's our Discord for anyone who may not already be in our Discord and would like to join and say hi. Also, we've got a Patreon that you're welcome to go and support us over there with. It's the little thing says help us get to 20 patrons. I'd love to get to 20 pounds. That would be hilarious. We've been sitting around the same amount for a long time because people jump on and people jump off. So honestly, any support in any format is good. Whether it's just a subscribe over at YouTube, if it's a follow here, if it's a subscribe here, if it's a Patreon support, any support's good. And if that does happen to involve spending anything, it all goes back into the stream in some way, whether it's new maps or assets or just anything really. I've been spending on it's on the Sirenscape for the sound, it's on our Podbean account for our podcast, it's for I said Sirenscape. There's the and Roll20 subscription. There's a lot of things that go back that all of the funds go back into. So any support is appreciated and yeah, it's awesome. Trying to think what's next.
If you're throwing out subscribes, you can throw one out to Career Break Guy.
Oh yeah,
Let me talk to
yeah.
myself on stream. You know,
Please, it seems like your channel's doing pretty well.
there's some things that interest people. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously cool. If you want to learn to play some solo TTRPGs, please do that. And look, and if Blood Bowl ends up on our YouTube channel at some point in some form, I wouldn't be surprised either. Like, if we can somehow set up cameras and stream, or even just record and then edit it together and chuck it up on YouTube afterwards, I think that would be fantastic. Because now I'm addicted to Blood Bowl, I guess. So that's really cool.
That's a thing.
That's really cool. Anything else? Anyone else that? But speaking of Blood Bowl, Waitoa Bar, John, does Blood Bowl nights every Tuesday. Well, I don't know if it's specifically Blood Bowl, but they play Blood Bowl there every Tuesday. So if I'm down there sometime soon, I wouldn't be surprised.
Nice. I should make my way down. That'd be great.
Yeah. I'll let you know. I'll let you know on the nights I decide. That'd be great. Jules says she has a table and multiple webcams. Well, Jules, are we going to be playing Blood Bowl? Are we bringing Blood Bowl to your house? We might have to. Anyway, I'm sweating real hard. So thanks for everyone for joining us. We'll be back at the same time next time. And guess what? Next time, there will be a level up. I'd be so surprised if there's not a level up next week. We'll be going on to level 4. It's a pretty simple, quick kind of stat update for everybody, but it's always level ups are always a good time. And maybe something else.
A second level up.
No.
Ice cream.
I am waiting for that level up for something else completely different. So
A special appearance from one of your bun buns.
not that nice, thank you. No, unfortunately, it's not going to be that happy. So, Shitehawk in the chat says we can take on the Dungeons and Dickheads Blood Bowl team. Okay, I didn't realize they played Blood Bowl as well. All right, that actually would be awesome. We need to have a joint league or something with them. All right, good night, everybody. We're going to disappear. Thank you again for watching. We love you heaps. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Take it.